Hello everyone. We're going to be continuing where we left off with the Age of Wonders. There was one Cult of Storms campaign. Last stream we completed the Serpent River. Double check to make sure that is in fact. Yep. So now we're starting Blackwater Lake. Blackwater Lake, my decision to cease aiding the reckless expansion of the lizardmen and could not have come sooner. I counted 24 new conquests, as in whispers among the Lizard King and his chiefs. I must accelerate my path towards the Valley of Wonders. This pursuit of all those missions would take too much time. I demand force them to combine their ambition into one final request: Blackwater Lake. Fed by the Serpent River, Blackwater Lake hosts a stronghold for humans, rumored to house a greater evil beneath the surface of the waters, and the lake is a strong strategic position of the lizard's domain. Meanwhile, I have received news that Melenis is dead. Her ploy to obliterate the dwarves failed. Well, I will miss her, but I have little time to mourn. I am the focus of the cult again. Rumors abound among the cult, accusing me of squandering cult resources on this campaign. Like vultures, they swoop in to pick apart the power I've assembled here, hoping for an easy kill. But I have foreseen all this, and I will not let them have it. I am focused more so than any Stormlord. If they impede my mission, I will cut them down. Right. Honestly, since the lone archer assassin playstyle seems to be working well, probably gonna mostly just focus on getting like items. Let's see, what shield should we get, because I'm pretty sure they give the same bonus on raw stats. That is just one. Which actually probably just to bring almost all of our items. Perhaps that. Let's see, either the mace or the wand. We've already got a good weapon, and I'm pretty sure the axe is as good, if not better, than the mace. I mean, it's also got higher points cost. I think I'll go for the mace, because what did it remove instead? Oh, remove all her rings. Just gonna bring maximum gold. You can't even bring all the gold. Probably bring this shield as well, just to make sure we've got something to put in that slot. Right. Might want to at least I'd still want to have something defending our like main city in case we need the help. So let's see, there's 3 AI players. Shouldn't be too difficult to take them down. And you can enlist the help of some humans, despite them technically being an enemy of the Cult of Storms, since the whole reason the Cult of Storms exists is because of problems caused by humans. Right. Like, we might as well at least make some attempt to actually conquer things, rather than just assassinating people all the time. I mean, I can do kind of a combination of both by just assassinating city defenders. Can migrate this to lizards. See, we've already got 3 cities. I guess I can't. Guess I can't view the items in that bag with a hero there. Oh wow. Already there's a siege happening. Already a besieging force has arrived. Fortunately, I'm here, so I'm gonna have a tough time. Especially if they don't have any way to like entangle me. We could just about take out the battering ram and the cannon and just be done with it. Of course, you know, might as well bring down, you know, if I bring down a few, they were just random dwarves and halflings. That's just an added bonus at that point. It looks like we're not going to be solving the siege the quick and easy way, as they've already broken down the wall. So I guess we're gonna have to go for the slow way with a ton of casualties. Namely, the enemies, because that is, you know, sure they took down one lizard, but the one other lizard is not going down. At least not that easy. Like, they're like blasting me with a cannon, and it's doing absolutely nothing. Oh, one actually successfully hit me with some arrows, and now he's dead via my arrows. Oh, I just gotta kill this battering ram. And there we go. Siege dealt with. I'd hardly consider that to be a draw. I'm thinking maybe improve resistance, because that way I'm going to be harder to entangle. So hop on back over here. Inspect this mace. Interesting, isn't it? For one thing, it didn't start me with my regeneration ring equipped, even though I've got 2 ring slots. But also, the mace was way... like, basic magic mace was way higher in terms of point cost than the flaming axe. Axe with the same raw stats. Guess I just value magic strike a bit higher than flame strike or something. Sure, I'll buy a new spell. Well, definitely. They're already using more archers. Oh, looky here! Looks like we may beat our 55 turn record of fastest assassination. Because if I have any say in the matter, that's exactly what's going to happen. You know what? They fail one siege and they're already pulling out the big guns by bringing their leader to the fight. And I was even there. I guess it just assumed that the nigh untouchable lizard was going to be there. You know what? I think I'm going to start things off with some magic. namely chain lightning. Get this one archer in position. Which honestly, the archer's gonna be more of a distraction than an actual, like, you know, no warrior, basically. Which means they've only got one battering ram. And they chose to entangle the archer. Well, that just buys me some more time. Because that means it's when casting of entanglement that's not hitting me. What could have done without this guy over here? Or whacking me real bad. But hey, he's dead, so... What? That was a weak round attack. Like, really? You just completely missed your one target? But you never know, maybe round attack is a penalty. In which case he should have just, you know... No, it actually doesn't have any kind of penalty. So I don't know why that was so hard for him. Guess because it's only one attack on me, and parry specifically applies to the first attack. Now I'm entangled. Like, they also don't have a lot of force left to actually take me down. Especially if they're going to start retreating. Okay, if they want to run away, then I can just heal up and come for them. You know, just 1-on-2. Granted, it would probably actually be preferable to have, you know, somebody to act as some fodder. But like I was able to, like I've reached level 15 now as well, so I was able to beef up my, so I can just beef up my resistance by 2 more points. Alright, here we go again. Only this time we're in an open field. Oh dang it, they're just out of chain lightning range. And since they're out of chain lightning range, they're also out of archery range. Oh, the now 7 resistance is already paying off. As they completely failed to entangle me right there. And now I'm entangled. But I'm also at full hit points. It's like, who knows how effective their entanglement is actually gonna be at anything more than just wasting my time. Oh ho ho, he has come to end me personally. While his troops injure each other and not me. What? Now that they are in fact in chain lightning range, I'll just do that. Ow. Could you not? Like I just refuse to go down. Just gonna... Alright, just you and me. And I'm dead. Alright, let's try this again, only this time they have less people. Because they don't have that random group of dwarves on their side. If they want to take me down, they're gonna have to do it with just 3 units, including their leader. Really? Just immediately the entanglement again. Ow. Really do without the ranged weapons directly in my face, because that's supposed to be my thing. Right, this time we're in a city, so I mean they're gonna have to come out and meet me if they want to do anything. Save. Well, apparently they both have ranged attacks. But let's see. Just gonna chain lightning. And of course entanglement. And I'm dead again. Guess we're just trying that again. I mean, I've got a decent chance of them not entangling me. Or at least I should hope a 7 resistance gives me a decent chance of not having to deal with this bullshit. But I don't know. Yeah, the game is not really giving me much of the specific details on that. Right, almost got their hero buddy dead. So that's something. I mean, probably just a chain lightning right there. Archery this guy in the face. Don't know why he's just sort of hanging around that archer. Getting real tired of dying. It's just that guy getting a lucky hit. I mean, if I can just keep from getting entangled. Like, for instance, if they decide to entangle somebody else. That's wasting one of their castings of things of it. I feel like I've seen this play out before and it didn't go great. Ooh, he just got walled by his own unit there. Yeah, I could really do without him managing to actually hit me multiple times. Especially when I'm sitting at 1 hit point. She's also proving to be rather hard to hit. Which, given that, you know, he too has parry and almost the same amount of defense, it kind of makes sense that it would be tough for me to hit him. You know, his defense is almost as good as mine. Alright, perhaps it's actually time to head over here and do some more archers. Get Resh on board. Right. So I've got probably 5 now. Just gotta take over this small dwarven town. It's just sort of like bait. How did this random dwarf manage to get 2 hits on me consecutively? Who knows? Just gonna migrate this to lizards while I'm here. And there he is. He's multiple levels behind me. But like, just manages to get some good hits on me. Oh, looks like there's a siege force coming. Just gonna sort of, or not. Actually, I won't do that. since they've moved away. Gotta fortify this city. Need to make it harder to attack. That way, if I, for instance, leave it unattended, they can't just swoop in with any old unit. I think I'll take this as well. Do some more archers in that city. Probably shouldn't have brought my whole squad. The archers will sit this one out. It'll just be me and Resh on it. You know, siege break. You know, siege breaker her duty. So, I mean, about the only chance I've got of doing a whole lot, to me at least. Oh, they do have a hero with a level 2 hero, but a hero. Therefore, somebody that can cast spells potentially. Oh, actually, he can't, because he just doesn't have the spellcasting ability. Which means no entanglement into this fight. Okay, this could also be a good chance to get Resh some experience. Just as long as he survives it. Resh has spellcasting, so yeah, he can help out with that. Got chain lightning directly at the hero over there. And Resh can chain lightning too. Ooh, that worked out well. You know, brought down most of the troops surrounding me. Like, you know, Resh is multiple levels behind me. Granted, the most powerful unit they're bringing is a level 2 hero who doesn't even have spellcasting abilities. Still, Resh is immediately in danger. I better just head on over. That way he can retreat. Because I mean, hey, I succeeded in my goal of having him get some experience. So now he can just flee with his 2 hit points and ensure his own survival. down to just the archers. Now it's down to just one lone dwarf. And there we go. Siege force dealt with. And no casualties on my side. And Resh made a level. You know, maybe he can be my spells buddy. You know? Teach him to parry. And improve his defense some. I think I also leveled up, so I'll improve both my hit points and my resistance. Right. I'm just gonna get Resh healed up. We'll make our way. Perhaps a new conquest, or to break up a potential siege force, or whatever happens to be most pressing at the time. I think once he starts getting enough, I think you might actually have to like save points from multiple levels to actually be able to upgrade your spellcasting ability. Alright, Resh is mostly healed. So could probably head on over here, a couple archers, and hey, they left the city completely undefended. Just gonna fortify. And migrate. It looks like the dwarven looks like the dwarven leader and hero have both gained in the level, but still yet to catch up to me. Like, me and Resh was still a level above them. It's like, I'd say we're doing pretty good. It's like sending some troops off to the south to do something. The orcs have cast enchanted roads. Well, looks like it's time for another siege breaking mission. Once again, the lizard archers can have this one out, especially since they don't even have a hero with them this time. It's just basic units. think Resh and I have it handled. Resh can go retreat if he gets too badly injured. But otherwise, I think pretty well got this. Especially with double chain lightning as our opener. Probably also give Resh that mace I've got. Resh has got himself in a bit of a pickle. He's now sitting at 2 hit points. And he's dead. Well, so much for that. Guess I'll just have to finish the rest of this off myself. Oh, and see, clearly the flame axe is good, because sometimes it can cause enemy units to perish without just like at the beginning of their own turn. Now it's just me and no other heroes. Just not great. Let's see. We've got almost maximum resistance, so like, assuming resistance is actually taken into account when it comes to entanglement, then like, I should have a pretty good chance of not getting entangled. So you know what, I'm gonna try again to just assassinate the guy. And just bring multiple lizard archers as fodder. Of course, this might not have been the best time to do it, as they've got a lot of units that's stationed in the city right now. Oh well. We can at least try. Alright, 2 of the archers are already down. All 3 are down. Which means any remaining castings of entanglement are gonna be centered squarely on me. Although one just failed. So already not looking great for them. Again, I've got almost max resistance. And so it should be pretty hard to actually entangle me at this point. Might as well just pick off some of these dwarves. I wait for, you know, a good shot. Some actually good shots at the big guy. I guess that 16% was the chance to have my arrow fall way short and hit the dwarf right in front of me. Yeah, sure. Spend your healing already. Did they run out of entanglements already? Guess it depends on what level the spell entanglement is. Because I mean, he apparently had spellcasting 3. So like if it was like a first level spell, he should have been able to cast it plenty. But now he's not casting it at all because he's dead. In 39 turns, no less. Better make sure these guys don't cause any problems. Because, you know, they're all independents now, as they've lost their leader. Ooh, took that guy out completely. Oh, there goes that archer. Or maybe not. I mean, it depends on where you shoot. Yeah, that archer's dead. Alright, there's that situation dealt with. In fact, the situation with the dwarves in general is dealt with, more or less. You know, perhaps this time, rather than just sort of letting the power vacuum be sorted out by you know, other leaders, I'll just take out what's left of the sea defenders Where's gonna lay my own claim on this nice walled old dwarven city. Migrated to lizards. Just take a few turns to stay here, make sure they don't get rowdy. There's apparently some kind of storm spell or something happening. Nor that really concerns me at this particular moment. Right. Nimrus has been migrated to lizards, and there are a whole bunch of humans over here. Mostly just basic units. So, like, you know what? Time to just, like, lay waste to this whole army. Of course, gotta wait for them to move all like 24 units. I mean, it'll get faster as the turns progress. Maybe I'll also like improve my spell casting a bit, particularly once I reach the resistance cap. But still kind of want to get like mountaineering, maybe some grass concealment. And become even more of an unstoppable avatar of death. Maybe get like round attack in there too, specifically for occasions like these where I'm just sort of getting swarmed by a bunch of weaklings. You know, that way I don't have to rely on my retaliatory strikes to get them down quickly. Well, those arrows actually hurt me. Right, really do without them landing some like, lucky arrows. Was he getting into like my Achilles heel or something? So, evidently my Achilles heel is being entangled, or frozen, or anything else that stops me from acting. While also reducing my defense. You can really do without all these archers. Really? Really? I was done in by a bunch of weak little archers. Alright. Clearly I need to focus on the archers. Here's one right here. I mean, it's not like the archers can actually retaliate other than shooting arrows on their turn. Just gotta leave my way past all those swordsmen. So naturally the swordsmen just follow. I mean, part of what makes it, I mean, part of it is just that, you know, the archers are a bit more effective because they don't have to fear dying before they actually get their last, like, strike or two, you know, on their turn. Since the way this game works, even if you're right up in your opponent's face, if you've got like a bow and arrow, you can just shoot them with no retaliation. See, like, swordsmen, I can take them down easily because they come to me and then they die. But the archers can just keep fishing for that lucky shot without taking any harm in the attempt. I mean, hey, at least we've got most of the archers down, none already. Ow. Could you not get 2 good hits on me in a row? I mean, again with fucking archers. Alright, clearly need some reinforcements. Just gonna bring some archers of my own over there. Why are they wheeling out the... Oh wait, no, that is in fact retreating. Gonna wait for them all to move. If this doesn't work out well, I might just go for the good old assassination. You know, try and track down their leader. And just go right for him. Spell casting, chain lightning, right? I doubt they have anybody in archery range, so pass. After all, they have to get within archery range in order to do anything. So I'll let them come to me. That way my archers can fire the first volley. Gotta wait for all of them to finish moving. Right. It's just rain arrows. Because naturally, I'm the best archer of the whole squad, since I've got marksmanship 4. So, yeah, the rest are mostly just to buy me some time. And to maybe get some good hits in. It's the first swordsman, second, and third to make the dire mistake of challenging me. Just gotta wait for all these various humans. Just mosey on over towards here. Because they're too far away to actually do anything, even by now. So far, I've been like injured like once. So the archers have hardly even been firing. Probably because you've got too many buddies in the way to really get a clear shot. Oh, here we go. Alright, start picking off the archers as best as I can. Looks like I managed to survive the entire turn. Granted, the fire took him down, but still. Alright, almost got them down. Alright, that took way more tries than I would have liked, but I did it. Who the fuck is this? Namru the Forsaken, a level 15 Hyman hero. I'm not just saying the Hyman, like, AI here. Why did they get a ridiculously high level Hyman hero? Nope, you're not doing whatever you were planning. Just have chain lightning range. Didn't even hurt. You've breathed on me 3 times and I've yet to actually be injured by any of it. I'm starting to get a little hurt. But I've also brought it down to 1 hit point. Just gotta get 1 more hit in. And there we go. Right, how many more stray humans am I going to have to deal with? With also the occasional, like, dragon, apparently. I do not like the looks of that hero at all. It's like how did they just sort of have a level 16 hero? Like how did they even Is that just like part of the scenario or what? You know, perhaps it's time to prepare work party and start doing a little bit of exploring. Sort of get an idea as to where their leader is, because like that guy is not nearly as daunting in an opponent if he's just sort of wandering around being an independent. Alright, that's not where their leader is. I think probably take to the water for a while. Oh boy. I'm just gonna let the AI resolve this. Looks like it's not gonna go well. There's not even a wall in that city. I mean, it also looks like I'm resorting to sneaky he assassin time again. You know, I've proven that this can work well without even having any cities whatsoever. Well, there goes that city pretty much, because I left it completely undefended. Oh hey, there's an undead city over here. Didn't it also say something about like an evil, like at the bottom of the lake? By which it probably means like the caverns. So maybe I can do something with that evil lurking at the bottom of the lake. Maybe if I can find my way to, you know, like a cavern entrance somewhere. Oh, and here's one right here. Granted, I'll have to get around to it. And since there's a mountain between it and where I'm currently at. Yeah, should just might as well just let the AI resolve that. hey, now I have this altar of fire. Which mean shouldn't be too hard to get around to it. Just gonna sort of head into the caverns, see what's down there. Just gonna let the eye handle all the like sieges. These Myces are not well equipped for siege, for being besieged. Like, at all. Yeah, this definitely looks like somewhere where you might find some kind of great evil. No clue where exactly, but hey. Can you not? Can you just not? Guess I'm not casting Warp Party. It's a little late for that. Oh, they're actually getting right up at me. They're attacking directly rather than just ineffectively breathing on me. Oh, now they're using the breath weapon and achieving absolutely nothing by doing so. Actually, they just managed to hurt one of their own guys. Well, I'm almost dead. But hey, they're at least taking it easy on me by using their ineffective breath weapon. And here we go again. What units do I even have left at this point? I've got a whole city of humans and some lizards. Hello? Hello? Great evil under the lake. Gonna once again let the game resolve this automatically. Hey, there's a cigarette here. Maybe you can find a neat weapon or something. Again, just resolve the battles automatically. I did not mean to resolve this battle automatically, but oh well. Hey, I found a Sword of Justice and a Crown of Kings. Let's see, Sword of Justice. It's basically the same thing as my axe, only actually worse for me, because it deals Holy Strike, 8 damage, and gold dragons are resistant to holy damage. Well, I believe, okay, yeah, they're more resistant to holy damage. So actually, the best weapon for me to wield against them is just a plain old magical mace. Might also be able to keep to the water, because that means that they can't attack me with the ground-based units. Well, the most powerful units fly, so... Ooh, an Altar of Lightning. That was just used on me. To no effect, like, basically. I mean, hey, they can't hurt me with their altars, then that's an advantage I have over them. Because at the very least, it's an advantage that they normally have that's nullified by the fact that, you know, they have one less way they can try and kill me. They're just like sending their whole like squad out to find me. Like, you know, I'm just sort of wandering around trying to find their leader so I can assassinate him. Fortunately, they've got a lot of cities for me to check. Right? Not going over there, that's for sure. Ooh, looks like they've got some enemies over that way. Because I don't believe that was directed at me. So either A, we've got enemies that they were firing on that way. Or perhaps it's just another altar controlled by somebody else. But here's a ruined city. Interesting. These guys opted to just walk right past me. Guess they've got more important business than picking off one little lizard herd assassin. Right, still no sign of. Let's see what's the guy's name? Still no sign of Goldar. I'm now just sort of like in the middle of the lake. They've decided to attack me with a galley. Same thing like the ships I usually fight. Probably not gonna be all that effective against me. Because I have a knack for dodging javelins. So far, I've done this entire fight without getting hurt. And here comes another boat. This one actually has so far actually managed to hit me with a couple good shots. Right. Should probably stick close to the coast. Close to the lake, because that's where the cities are gonna be, unless there's like islands somewhere in the middle or something. I mean, there's an island just off the coast right there. That's just off the coast. It's like still not like on the lake fully. Like, get the feeling a lot of the cities on this map are probably coastal. Just gonna keep an eye out for that. Just gonna auto-resolve this. I mean, it's just one basic unit. Most likely is not going to be able to kill me. Or do any serious harm at all for that matter. I mean, this one's been getting some good hits. Like some real good hits. Really? Another one? Whoa, how did I get fully healed just then? Like, did I level up or something? I mean, it still says level 16. Oh, it's just simply that the turn ended. I thought it was a bit worse for wear than being able to just heal up the very next turn. Like, I mean, I do have regeneration, but still. Let's see what's in this city. A gold dragon. It's just one gold dragon, I can take it. Yeah, I beat one gold dragon and before. Plus now I have an extra effective attack. Since now the special damage for my weapon isn't something that has protection from. You know what? I think we're just gonna raise it. They're just gonna take it back. Heck otherwise. Plus, I mean, destroying human cities is what Stormlords do. Ooh, there... Is this the Great Evil? Like, is this a great evil in the middle of the lake? A freaking sea serpent? Kind of disappointing, given that, you know, it can't even leave the water. Hey, it's good to have a friend. Actually, I mean, I think they said under the lake, so... Again, they're probably talking about the caverns. Not just some random sea serpent I found. Something happened here. Or it's just decoration around a death node. That could also be it. You know what? I'm just gonna like raise any structure I claim from them. Sure, it means I have to fight some independence, but it also means that they're never getting it back. I believe the builder unit can rebuild destroyed buildings. Well, I think the sea serpent's about to die. Yep. So if I can take away some of the resources and make it as hard as possible for them to get back, despite not having any units whatsoever beyond myself, then I'll go for it. I mean, so far everything that's spawned by raising things has still been weaker than the units they come and attack me with. Well, even those are pretty weak. Looking at this assortment over here. Right, not casting Warp Party. Instead, casting Chain Lightning. You know, my usual opener. Head on over to the back so I can take out the ranged guys. And that's just the ranged guys. He's left out of this entire squad. And here come more. Because of course. These guys don't even have any ranged units with them, so I doubt they're going to be all that effective against me. Granted, because it's still the same turn as before, I don't have any spell casting. I do have plenty of arrows. Really? Alright, not gonna go down that way. Because clearly, the caverns are just swarming with humans. Even more than everywhere else is at this point. I kind of wonder where the orcs are. Because I mean, and of course they managed to attack me before I can actually cast Warp Party. Just gonna let this auto play out. And if I die, I'll just reload. Alright, not going over there either. At this point, unless it's involving, you know, like the human leader or something, I might as well I'll just let the auto combat deal with it. Unfortunately, I still have no clue where the leader is. Seeing lots and lots of various units. I actually managed to warp party my way out of that whole situation. Definitely gonna want to stick to the water as much as possible, that way they can only come at me with ships and dragons. Might as well explore this area here. Then warp party my way out. No, just as soon as I'm done. Well, that's interesting. This is like blood on the other side of the wall from that guy getting hurt. Great. The way this particular ruin ended up being, I'm fighting against the exact same kind of units I've been fighting this entire time. Only in a map with a lot more places to hide. So unfortunately, for the most part, it just makes it a little bit harder for me to actually find the enemy. Gotta keep on moving around. Something I'll find like last handful of humans at some point. There we go. Just gonna pick these up. And then warp party my way right out of there. Night vision, true seeing, vision 2, and no buffs to stats, so rather not lose any of my defense right now. That seems like a very bad idea. The melee point depending on how exactly it works. It works with the cap. Is apparently a thing. Wow, they really want me dead. They have this whole big army. They coming after. If you think it might be lagging the game a little with how many units they have all trying to get hit to me. Having a real rough time doing so because they can't swim or fly. So they have to bring one of those two things if they want them to come at me in the water. I think this might be a good area to investigate because, you know, I haven't explored it at all. It's like that might be where their leader is hiding out. So, I mean, it is right near where they first encounter the humans. I could probably also start just like picking off some human forces here and there. Again with attacking me with a boat. They then just completely decimate. Nope, not going over there. Like, this whole area of the map is unknown to me, so maybe there's something of importance here. Well, there's definitely a lot of humans here. No sign of the big man, but you know, definitely plenty of his friends. Just gonna raise that real quick. They can then leave. What's this? Training at the arena increases the skills of your units. Can heroes train? Can leaders train in the arena? Really? I destroyed a node earlier. How are my forces suddenly not sufficient? Right, this just leads to a dead end. Ooh, looky here. Something to raise. Now there's these guys following me. So I kind of destroyed their home. Just gonna raise this human city. And raise this one. And then escape all of these guys. And he's onto the water. Now these guys have immunity to just about every element. And magic protection. I mean, they've only got 4 hit points, so honestly, yeah, I'm not even entirely sure why I'm putting in so much effort to run from them. I better get work party be ready. Cause that's a lot of humans right near where I'm at. Oh well, I was able to escape onto the water. Just gonna auto-resolve this fight with yet another boat. Probably take the defenders of this city. Me right here. No, I'm gonna want to save real quick. Just in case. Does it mean defenders of this particular sea are primarily ranged? I mean, if none of them hit me real bad, that doesn't really make much of a difference. And raised. and retreating onto the water once again. Which, hey, each city I raise also gives their leader one less place to hide. Maybe he's over here somewhere. Because it's another side of the lake that I have not explored at all. Which I'm still also kind of wondering where the orcs are. They might just be underground for all I know. I know the leader isn't over this way. Gotta keep on moving. I'm just gonna raise. These are like builders' halls too. They're shipyards and builders' halls as well. You know, reduce their capacity for making things like siege weapons and ships. I've already learned Great Hail. Here's another pretty easy fight. Like, even easier than the last one. Because there's only one priest this time rather than 3. Like, they're the hardest enemy to deal with out of this whole bunch. Because, you know, they can actually do things like retaliate and heal. And just gonna raise this city too. I like how these guys are just sort of crowded around the air node, but are not actually doing anything with it. Yep, once again, they're trying to attack me with a boat. And once again, that boat is just getting smashed to pieces with a mace. Right. Since this area behind these mountains. It's just like tucked away somewhere. Nope. So far it's looking like just more mountains. I mean, a bunch of mountains tend to at least appear to be the death signal of don't bother trying to explore here, there's nothing useful. Because, you know, you need a specialized ability to even be able to get there. So either this is either a good way to encourage the player to stay away, or to hide something cool. Gonna raise this mine. Also, just about explore the whole of the lake too. Ooh, an extra fancy boat. They're probably gonna try and attack me with. Once again, time to smash a boat. Oh, with my mace. I think level 16 might be the level cap for this scenario. I'm saying it 255 out of 255 XP, so and like I should be gaining experience destroying these boats unless you know you just don't gain experience from some of the weaker enemies after a certain point. Just sort of wandering around, trying to find just one guy. Well, this is definitely not somewhere I want to be. Yep, yet another boat. Still no sign of any of the leader. Got a work party out of there. Maybe over here. This is becoming Lunaris 2, only worse. Because this time the target can move. But hey, it's balanced out by the fact that there's no time limit. I can pretty much keep at this forever. Or at this rate. You never know, maybe he'll come to me, or like maybe the orc leader will find him and kill him for me. Something. I've been caught with was lived by some, well, you know, some of the humans I've rendered homeless by razing their cities. Gotta keep wandering around. I mean, there's this whole area that's largely unexplored, but it's also largely mountains. Since I'm probably not even supposed to explore it. Let's make my way, make the 10-turn trip across the lake to this area, because I think there's still some flat land over there that I haven't explored. There still continues to be just this crowd. So standing next to a thing, but not actually doing anything with it. They're just sort of like letting me have that node, while also sending the signal that, yeah, they can take it from me anytime they want. Right, there's no human leader there. I believe I saw some humans in cities underground as well, so could be hiding out down there somewhere for all I know. Oh hey, here's Orcs, apparently. Oh, and I do not have work party prepared. Well, this was a mistake. Oh, wait. I was able to get it just in time. And time to fight all soul puppets. As they finally track me down. Yeah, I mean, shouldn't be too hard. You know, they've only got 4 hit points each. They're just immune to most of those kinds of like magic. And they're also forming sort of a pile, like right in front of me. I don't know why I even ran from them. Like, they're not that big of a threat. I've got work party ready. You think? I think it might be underground. In which case I've got to head to you know one of the a cavern entrance. Be ready to warp my way to somewhere else. Hopefully safety, but who knows. There are very few places on this entire map that could be considered safe at this point. I'm just sort of on the run. Just like independent humans coming from somewhere. Not entirely sure where. Like, are they from raised cities or what? Not dealing with that whole situation. You know, this place has a lot of, you know, tight corners. And I have successfully warped back to the surface. Good to know that Warp Party can take me all the way back to a different layer of the map if need be. Gotta... Oh dear, there's some humans there. I will try not to use Warp Party if I can, but no guarantees. And here we go, it's time for me to die again. Most likely. Or, I mean, I'm holding my own pretty well. Or at the very least I was towards the beginning. Let's at least see how this turns out. So I mean, I'm almost dead, but so is most of their army. Yeah. Took out most of them, but ultimately that was not enough. So just gonna Warp Party my way out of there. You get ready again. I'll take this city while I'm sort of in the neighborhood. Just raise it. I did not mean to do that. So let's just get rid of these guys. Otherwise they're gonna keep following me until they lose track of me. Plus I think the humans can actually hire them, so that's not great. Because the whole reason I'm raising their cities is to deprive them of resources and troops. Oh, might as well just let this play out automatically. might as well let most of the fights that don't involve the leader of the humans just play out automatically, because there's not much of a way for me to strategize around it being brutally murdered constantly. And I just made this exact same mistake. And again, you know, maybe I'll roll better, basically. Because, you know, I could arguably win some of these fights if I just got some better RNG. I think I'll pass on doing that whole fight again. I mean, by depriving them of money, I can also deprive them, basically depriving them of their units after a certain point. Because eventually, once they start, you know, running low on funds, like, actually, that could be where these independent humans are coming from. It's not from my raising directly, but from my raising denying them resources. Like, basically, if I can keep, you know, raising their buildings and murdering their units, eventually it'll pretty much just be me and their leader, plus a whole bunch of independent humans that got fed up with not being paid. So that might just have to be the plan at this point. It's just, you know, war of attrition. You know, their strength is in having a lot of money and as a result, units. I take away the money, they lose the units. And like, a lot of those cities are not super well defended. It's evidenced by how I can just sort of walk right in. And it's just about, to me, if they're losing money, then they're losing defenders for their remaining cities. In addition to the fact that, you know, a lot of their units are out looking for me. like, you know, they can't rely on the funding they get from their mines and their, I think their builders halls too, and their cities and their farms to keep their troops paid. So maybe what is in fact happening is their units are starting to desert them. It's like, I think, you know, there might be getting to be less large armies of humans. Just gonna work party my way out of that whole situation. I'm just gonna auto-resolve this. These are just a bunch of farmers that had followed me over here. Here's... At least they don't have any, like, guys with, like, first strike on horses with them. It's like, at least that isn't a thing that's going on. So, you know, even more, like, knights than there already are. Ow. Somehow I thought those primarily like things from the to actually like build. I guess not. And now I'm dead to some random independents. And my autosave jumps me right back into this. That's pretty much. Not even time to get like a work party going. Right. Since clearly I'm not work partying clearly not warping my way out of this. It's better chain lightning him. And I'm dead again. Somehow. And the other autosave isn't even from today. It's from last month. You know what, let's see how the automatic, let's see how the AI handles it. Somehow better so far. I don't know, actually not that much better. The AI actually managed to win. Sure. Just let the AI work its apparent magic. Or not. Or it might die again. I'm gonna play this one in tactical combat so that maybe I'll actually survive. Which, I mean, I did end previous combat at 4 hit points apparently, so that kind of explains why, you know, the AI wasn't able to keep me alive through this one. And last time. I mean, I'm also not sure if the AI will do things like cast spells, especially when you've got one prepared. We're gonna try one more time. And this time I managed to warp party my way out of it. Right. So now, I think I'm gonna save. So that way I don't have to return to that particular autosave again. Just gonna raise this. Or not. Well, yeah. Successfully raised. First I thought it was gonna tell me that I have insufficient forces again. Somehow. No, that's not a place I can sort of slide my way through. Another ship battle. Just gonna raise this city. You know, deny them more gold, as well as another place to produce units from. You know, gotta continue the war of attrition. I don't even have to worry about gold. Because all I've got is myself and I don't have to pay me. Oh, gonna part my way out of that area. There's another big old army there. Right, gotta fight this one guy and his two ballisters. And here come a bunch of humans. And the dragons. It's starting to look like I may be cornered. If not for the fact that I have Warp Party. Gonna raise everything that's here. Gotta fight all these angry goblin farmers. Fortunately, they're absolutely no match for me. Same with this one guy on a horse. Right, the shipyard is already burned. Gotta get work party ready. Okay, here's an unexplored ziggurat. I can just go ahead and search. Which I think once I finish the ziggurat exploration, probably call it for the stream tonight. So we've reached the 3-hour mark. I'm kind of tired as well. How many mummies are in this place? Right. Ooh, we got some armor. It grants lightning immunity and 2 to defense. So the force only grants Holy Strike and Magic Strike. It looks like it's mostly going to be a lightning immunity that's going to be useful. Even that, not a whole lot. Because like, I don't really have any enemies that use lightning. Well, I guess you've got that like altar that lets him cast as lightning spells on me, but that doesn't really hit me anyway. And sadly, because the cap is a total of 10, and a plus 2 to defense isn't really that useful. Oh, because I was already at 10. It's just my raw stats plus my helmet. Just having to like I still have no clue where the leader is. I'm just running and burning at this point. Yeah. Gonna just save the game. It's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you all for watching. next stream will be Saturday night with Crusader Kings 2. I'm gonna find somebody to rage. Which I doubt I'll find anybody playing Age of Wonders. So I might just end up having auto host handle it instead. Because I doubt any of my followers are alive right now anyway. So it's kind of late. Yeah, I'll check. Just in case. Yep, I'm the only person streaming Age of Wonders 1 right now. I don't think any of my followers are live right now either, so I'm just gonna let the other host handle it. Once again, thank you all for watching. Next stream on Saturday, Crusader Kings 2, which is also when I'll be reforming the Remove of Faith, so if you want to in on that, you can find the link to the poll on my Twitch page and in the description of my latest CK2 VOD.